It was a big week for student loan borrowers this week, so I want to go over three big things that you need to know. And we're going to start with Trump's order about the Department of Education. So, if you saw our last couple videos, you know that Trump did sign an executive order to start the process of dismantling the Department of Education. So, what does that mean for you as a student loan borrower? Nothing. Honestly, most of this order was targeted towards K to 12 education. And really, it even said in the executive order, everything like with student loans is going to stay with the Department of Education for now. However, today on Friday, Trump said he'd like to see student loans go to the Small Business Administration. And could that happen? Well, maybe, but it would have to go through Congress. Congress would have to amend the Higher Education Act, and then they could say that student loans are going to be handled by the Small Business Administration. What does that mean for you as a student loan borrower? Again, nothing, because the terms of your loans would stay the same. The only way anything like that changes is if Congress amends the laws. So simply moving from one government agency to another changes nothing. So a lot of hype, not a lot of substance with that. Number two, we saw that the Federal Student Aid Administration finally issued guidance about certifications for family size and income for those borrowers on IDR plans like PAY, IBR, and ICR. Those that are on the SAVE plan are currently in forbearance, but if you're in one of the other three income-driven repayment plans, you might have been stifled by the current processing pause. Now, the processing pause is still happening, but if you had to recertify your income or your family size, your recertifications are going to get pushed out to 2026. You can go to your loan servicer and go to studentaid.gov, and you can see this. MOHELA has a banner big on their website. You can also hit the link in bio and check our articles on the College Investor. Number three, we are still seeing a lot of borrowers wondering what's going on with their credit scores. And this goes back to what we just talked about. There are about 8 million student loan borrowers that are in the SAVE forbearance. And that means your payments are paused and you're at 0% interest. However, that means there is about 22 to 26 million borrowers that should be making payments on their student loans right now. The other borrowers, of course, are like in school and deferment, things like that. But if you are on any other repayment plan besides SAVE, you might have a student loan payment due, and not making that student loan payment is going to ding your credit. So we do see, issues with, incorrect stuff reported to the credit bureaus every now and then. But the bulk of the issues that we are currently seeing with borrowers' credit scores are because they didn't realize that they should be making student loan payments right now. They're getting confused with all the news. So you need to log into studentaid.gov and you need to check your loans. You need to know exactly which one applies to you, because there are a lot of different situations right now. You got borrowers in SAVE, you got borrowers in IBR, you got borrowers that are in a processing forbearance, you got borrowers in a standard repayment plan. Like, there are so many options, and listening to me or any other student loan expert doesn't necessarily know exactly what applies to your situation. So if you're seeing your credit score drop, you need to go check your loans. Make sure you didn't miss a payment. If you don't know if your credit score dropped, you need a credit monitoring app. You can find some of those linked in the bio as well. But check your credit. Know what the heck's going on, so that you know that you're not getting in trouble financially because of an error on your student loans or because you missed something. So hopefully that helps. Those are the three big things this week. You got the Trump executive order, nothing burger, IDR extensions, very helpful. Check your credit. Hopefully that helps. As always, please subscribe, follow along. You can hit our Student Loan Watchdog newsletter if you want this in your email box every single week. Talk to you next time.